In the heart of Oba, a bustling town in Lagos, Nigeria, two little girls were born, just a day apart. One was named Adunni, the other Ife. Thoughts, they came from different mothers. Their souls found each other quickly. From the day they could crawl, they were always by each other's sides. Their mothers loved how close they were. Neighbors prayed for them. The girls talked about their future, finishing school, getting good jobs, building houses for their mother, and traveling the whole world. Everyone believed in them, everyone loved them. But life has its own plans. The two girls both went to the same universities. They struggled, they studied, and eventually they graduated. But then things started to change. Adoni got lucky. She got a job as fast rising tech company in Lekki. It paid her well. She met a respectful God fearing man named Kunle. He proposed to her. They got married. They moved to a lovely house. And soon she was pregnant with their first child. Adoni glowed like the sun. She wore fine clothes, smiled often, and looked like a woman whose dream was coming true. Ife's story was different. After graduation, her job didn't last. She was laid off without warning. Months passed and she couldn't find another one. Her rent piled up and her landlord changed the padlock. She tried selling clothes on the roadside. It failed. She also tried helping at a small business salon, but the owner stopped paying her. Eventually, she started working as a cleaner, mopping floors and scrubbing toilets in a shopping mall. She slept on a tiny mat in a small hot room she shared with three strangers. Her dreams were buried under dust. One hot afternoon, as Ife was cleaning the glass door of a store in the mall, she heard someone call her name. Ife, she turned. It was Aduni, dressed in a lovely gown, holding shopping bags, skin glowing and smiling. Ife, she shouted again and hugged her tight. But Ife started crying. They sat down for lunch and over soft jollof rice and fried chicken. Ife told her everything. I have nothing. No bed, no food. I mop toilets, Aduni. I sleep on the floor. I'm tired. Aduni's heart broke. Come home with me, she said. You'll be safe with me. You can stay as long as you like. Help me around the house if you want. That night, Ife moved into the guest room of Adoni's beautiful home. For the first time in months, she had beds, a fan, warm food, and clean clothes. She smiled again, but not all smiles are real. At first, everything went well. Ife cleaned, she cooked, she helped Aduni during her pregnancy. Aduni's husband gave her a small monthly allowance, but day by day, jealousy grew. Ife looked around. The golden colored curtain, the marble kitchen tiles, the soft carpet, the wedding photos on the wall, the kind of husband and the unborn baby she's going to have. Ife started getting jealous. And slowly, quietly, her heart whispered, why her and not me? She began to reset Adoni's laughter. She felt angry watching Kule rub Adoni's belly and say, I can't wait to meet our baby. She couldn't understand why her own life had fallen apart, why Adonis was blooming. She stopped smiling. She smiled only on the outside, but deep down inside the fair, she was planning something evil. One day, Adonis said she was craving pepper soup. Ife entered the kitchen. She chopped the meat, she boiled the pepper, and then she brought out a small packet, a white powder. She stirred it into the soup. It is not enough to kill her, just enough to make Adoni weak. She served it with a fake smile. Eat well, my sister. Adunni smiled and ate. The next day she said, I feel sick. My stomach hurts. The pain didn't stop. She lost her appetite. She started losing weight, and few days later, she lost her pregnancy. She screamed in the hospital. Kule cried, and Adunni's mother fainted. Nobody knew what was wrong, and still Ife served her food and watched her fade. One night, Adunni had a strange dream. She saw herself holding her baby. The baby looked up and said, Mama, someone close to you is hurting you. Be careful. Adunni woke up in fear. Her pillow was soaked with sweat. That morning, her mother came to visit. She saw Ife serving Adunni food and felt something was wrong. She took the soup quietly to run a test on it. 3 days later, the truth came out. The food is poisoned. Adunni's mother called Kunle. They confronted Ife. She fell to her knees and cried. I didn't mean to kill her. I was just jealous. I wanted her life and I wanted her joy. Adunni didn't say a word, tears rolling down her eyes. Her husband threw Ife out that night. The story spread like wildfire. People whispered, Isn't that girl who poisoned her best friend? But then, something worse happened. Her body began to fail. She could not move. She could not eat. Her skin became pale and dried. Her leg trembled. She started having dreams. Dark, cold, scary dreams. Doctor couldn't explain it. She ran from place to place for healing, but everywhere she went, the sickness followed. No one touched her, no one helped her, but deep inside, she knew this was karma. Now, Ife walked from market to market. She spoke to women, to teenagers, housemates, to friends. Don't envy your friend's joy. Don't be jealous of someone else's success. It will destroy you. People listened to her. Some prayed for her for healing. As for Adunni, she healed slowly. She stayed strong. Kule stood by her, and her mother prayed every day. And even though her heart was broken, she forgave Ife. But she never forgot, because some stories leave scars that last forever. And from that day on, Adunni always told others, be careful with who you call your sister. Some people want your smile, but not your story. Have you ever had a friend like Ife? And most importantly, tell me where you are watching from in the comments below. A big thank you to all my returning subscribers. You are the reason this channel keeps growing. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe, like this video. There are more African stories coming your way, raw, real and powerful. Until next time, keep watching, keep learning, and never forget, not all that smile is pure. Bye bye.